Yeah, I'm on the roof.
Abby, get off the roof.
But the sunset's so pretty. Come and see the sunset, Mark. Where's the ladder? Brian. Yeah, there are cookies in the oven that are going to be burning.
Let me know.
Oh my gosh.
See ya.
Good morning, little chef. This morning for breakfast, we're having a soursop smoothie. And let me tell you, there are so many seeds in soursop. I spent 15 minutes thinking that I got every single seed out. Turns out, I blended it up in the smoothie and Mark almost broke his tooth. There's no method to where these seeds are. They're kind of just randomly placed throughout the whole fruit. I don't know if I'll be using this soursop in smoothies anymore. So we're getting 1,500 gallons at $5.31 per gallon, which is really good compared to last year. We pulled out of our slip and headed to the fuel dock. It's all hands on deck. Everyone has their line that they're in charge of. Captain Mark is on the remote control for the boat, because in the marina, it's pretty tight. All we do is pull out of our slip, do a little flip, and tie off at the fuel dock. This yacht holds 3,000 gallons. Today we only have to fill up half of the tank, which takes about 2 hours. The owners and some guests are going to be coming in a couple of days, so we like to have everything ready to go. As soon as they come on board, we're going to be headed down to Cape San Maria. The yacht will be super clean and we'll be all fueled up to get underway.
Breakfast, Abby.
In the morning I'm a little raspy. I got your eggs ready. I'll give it to you when you're sitting down out here.
Well, chef has COVID.
No, I don't. It's every morning I am a little phlegmy. Put on the little diaper. What's the price per gallon here?
5.31.
5.10?
31.
Oh, 5.31. That's not bad compared to Norman's.
Good.
I have a ton of espresso.
Never mind. We're not getting fuel. The power just went out throughout the whole marina. We pulled up to the fuel dock around 8:30 a.m. and they told us we needed to wait until 1 p.m. until they turned the power back on. So while we waited, the crew worked on cleaning the boat while I prepared lunch. We're having pulled pork or chicken salad sandwiches with Bahamian mac and cheese.
Turn it off, turn it off.
He doesn't like that when you do that to me.
He doesn't like that thing.
What, Thurston? What, Thurston? You have to pull. Come on, give and take here, Brian.
You gotta warm up. You said you were cold.
Are we moving? I am dangerously low on fresh produce, and since the guests are going to be coming in soon, we're going to head to the grocery store. The closest grocery store is about 30 minutes away in the town of Georgetown. On the way there, we saw an abandoned resort, and this used to be owned by a drug lord. He got thrown into prison, no one was there to manage it, and the resort went under. We also passed beautiful views of beaches, and Brian said he needed some cash, so we stopped at the bank. The ATM was out of cash, so moving on. Captain Mark is obsessed with jerk chicken and Bahamian mac and cheese, and he found this local guy. We're gonna put in an order for Bahamian mac and cheese to come pick it up when the guests come in.
No, Thursday.
No, but just call me.
Yeah, Thursday.
Okay, Thursday, that's fine.
I'm having a lasagna.
Okay, you want, I definitely may do it.
I mean mac
Thursday.
and cheese.
Yeah, do it like a half pack.
I have
Okay,
it
gotcha.
with lots of jalapenos.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Do that.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
50th anniversary.
Right.
Where do you pet the turtles? Or feed the turtles?
Yeah, it's back this week.
This was the first time exploring the town, so we walked around, went into the souvenir shop, bought some t-shirts and some little trinkets, and then headed to the grocery store. How much are you getting today? I'm gonna get like milk and eggs, everything except for fruits and vegetables, unless they're like brand spanking new on the shelves. Hey, how are you? I ran into a captain that I met at the airport. We were both trying to get back to Florida, and we were on the same delayed flight. The flight ended up leaving at around 9:30 p.m., and he was in the airport since 9 a.m. He was talking to his wife on the phone. I overheard that he was very hungry, so I offered him a protein bar. We ended up talking while we waited for our flight, and I find it so interesting to hear all about these jobs that are so unique. So once I got into the grocery store, I knew that we hit the mother lode. All of the produce looks so fresh, and that means that the supply boat must have just come in. And this produce won't be here for long, so I definitely stocked up. To see non-wilted lettuce and non-moldy strawberries, it's truly a miracle. I have a tentative menu based on what proteins I have available, but the sides are always changing because I don't know what produce I'm going to have available to me. So at this point, I am grabbing whatever looks fresh. And once I get back to the yacht and organize everything and see what I have available to me, I can make a menu based on that. Once we get to Cape Santa Maria, there's not much available for us in regards to fresh produce. There is a grocery store on the island, but it is extremely small, and the produce is never that fresh. Out of all of the islands we travel to, this is the best grocery store by far. So while I'm here, I'm taking advantage of it. I got about 2 gallons of almond milk, 5 gallons of regular milk, because the owners and guests drink a ton of cappuccinos. They also love eggs for breakfast, so I got about 10 dozen eggs. While I unloaded everything to check out, Gina was in charge of packing everything into the boxes. We have this whole packing thing down to a science. Brian and Mark showed up at the perfect time to help carry out boxes. Before we left, I decided to go swing with the pigs.
There's chilling with the pigs and swinging with the pigs.
Where does it say chilling with the pigs? Oh yeah, it's cute. Rollies on the curve. Rollies on the curve.
What do we got for a menu? What do you got?
Cracked lobster, wings, pizza, rice, coleslaw, pasta.
That's it, huh?
Got a meal for you. Take a meal. Want one?
We better try one. Let's try 2.
Cracked lobster?
Yeah.
Grammy.
Grammy.
Rice, coleslaw, and cracked lobster.
I think
Brian's reaching.
I think we need to try it while it's hot.
Go ahead, Abby.
Give me. I like the little one. Right?
Give me.
So tender.
How is it? Thank you.
Sweet, tender.
Huh?
Sweet and tender. Yummy.
Holy shit.
Very good. What do you think, Brian?
I think you're out of business.
That is rude. We got back to the marina and started unloading all of the provisions. And we have a great system for this as well. We bring it to the edge of the dock and Brian will load it onto the yacht. Thankfully, I have an amazing crew to help with all of the heavy lifting. Provisioning day is probably my favorite day. I get so happy seeing fresh, green vegetables on board. With all of these new ingredients, I get to be more creative with my dishes. I am so thankful that the supply boat came in just when I needed it, right before the owners came back. Now comes my favorite part where I get to organize everything. I am definitely a type A person, so this part makes me very happy. I'm very systematic of how I put things back in the refrigerators. The galley refrigerator has all fresh produce and sauces, and the hallway refrigerator has all dairy products such as cheeses and milks, and all leftovers. If this process is interesting to you, I'm going to be posting a full, unedited version of the whole provisioning process. After I got everything into the fridge, I started on dinner prep. I'm making a batter with flour, cornstarch, egg, salt, and water. I'll dip my shrimp into that and fry it off because I'm going to be making honey walnut shrimp. For the sauce, I'm adding in some Kewpie mayo, condensed milk, and lemon. It's going to be a little acidic, but also sweet and creamy. With the walnuts, I'm gonna fry those up a little bit and it's gonna help with the nutty flavor. Yesterday, I marinated some meat in an Asian marinade, so I'm also stir frying that up with some fresh vegetables. And of course, you can't have Asian food without white rice. After working for a long day, the crew likes to eat around 5 to 6 p.m. Once the owners and guests get back on board, the crew will eat at their meal times. This makes it a lot easier on the chef because I don't have to cook 2 times over. During meal times, I am serving dishes, clearing dishes, and honestly, it's a little stressful. And I don't like to eat when I'm stressed, so I am the last one to eat on the yacht. I like to be fully done with my work so I can have a relaxing dinner. So usually after I'm done cleaning the kitchen, I'll sit down for dinner. Owners, guests, and crew love finishing dinner with a little sweet treat. Tonight, we're making the captain's favorite. You guessed it, chocolate chip cookies. After dinner and dessert, the crew went to the upper deck and enjoyed the sunset. During the day, it's super hot, but once the sun goes down, it's quite pleasant. I can't wait to get to Cape Santa Maria. The sunsets there are incredible. The sun just disappears into the ocean. Yeah, I'm on the roof.
Abby, get off the roof.
But the sunset's so pretty. Come and see the sunset, Mark. Where's the ladder? Brian. Yeah, there are cookies in the oven that are going to be burning.
I'll go get them. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh my gosh. The boys finally got me a ladder. I took out the cookies, which were slightly overdone, and then I played with Thurston. Right to my feet. Closer. Bye, little chef. Thurston. Thurston.